I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Hey guys, we're here in Texas with the Texas Tint Master. I drove through the night, did Red Bull's Monster, we went back and forth. Let's go see this guy named Carlos. How are you? Man, I'm here with the Texas Tint Master! What's going on? Oh my Lord! I'm gonna wrestling! I'm gonna wrestling! I'm gonna kick him on the ground! Oh no! He's got a heat gun!
Freaking lightning Mike, dude.
Hold on! Boom! I got it!
This is the beauty about this. This is not just a lab test sample. This is a testosterone booster for all the old rusty tinters competing against the Texas Squeegee and Tint Dude 3. There it is. Rick Tallman may be a tall man, but next to the Texas Squeegee, he's a little guy. And just like that, he's gonna be gone and forgotten. June 12th, Tinter Battles 2021. You got your buddy right here. There you go.
Holy shit! Dean Mitchell, I am official. I am wearing you on my body. And it's so good to see you guys. Here, come on in. I only got one microphone, so we're gonna share it. I gotta ask you a few questions. Carlos, what came up with this idea? What originated this?
We had a little bit of a tinter battle of our own, and to our surprise, there was a few people watching on the other side of the screen that wanted a little piece of the spotlight, so they called out the Texas Squeegee and Jason, that Tint Dude 3.
This is actually pretty cool. You know, I'm kind of an old guy, I've been doing this a long time. You've sparked interest in me, you've sparked interest in so many other of the older guys in the industry, and this is so unique. I mean, literally, guys, you don't understand. 20 years ago, 10 years ago, window tinters didn't like each other. You go to SEMA, you would go to shows, people might drink a couple beers together, but they wouldn't trade secrets, they wouldn't say anything. Now all of a sudden, this community is starting to come together, and it's really, really cool. I want you to understand that we are raising money for one of our fellow tinters. He actually has cancer, his name's Donnie, and this actually is really a charity event for Donnie. We're gonna raise money for him and build awareness for cancer. And tell me, do you really hate Dave Dellinger, and do you really hate, I think you actually hate Dean Mitchell, is that true?
It's not so much of a hate, but Dean Mitchell has been on the spotlight for far too long, and he's an old battered veteran that needs to be put out to Tinter Pastor. Dean Mitchell, tint in peace, because the Texas Squeegee has arrived, along with my partner and Jason at Tint Dude 3.
Dave Dellinger seems to be this really nice, sweet guy that works at XPEL corporate office. It's got history of window tinting longer than probably as long as myself, probably twice as long as you. Dave seems like a kind of like a silent threat. What do you think about Dave?
Dave is silent, but he's really not that dangerous, so I don't know who named him Dangerous Dave. He's too nice.
Oh my God. Even though I love Dave as a person, he does hide behind his little keyboards, okay? He's one of those guys that just sits in the shadows at night. Maybe that's how they got the name Dangerous. What do you think about that?
I'm not worried about Dave. I'm not worried about Dean.
Okay.
I'm not worried about anybody.
We've got a really cool, exciting show coming up for you tonight, and we're here with Carlos and we're here with Jason, and I can't wait to see how big of an event Texas Tint Masters is turning into. Thank you.
We're live.
What's up, brother? How are you? The hype this is getting, we're talking about the feuds that's going on. We're talking about now it's starting to get some traction.
Where's Carlos?
So he's doing more push-ups. Because I'm about to invite Carlos, the Texas Tint Masters, to the audience. And I told him, If he doesn't play fair, or if he's not nice, or if he doesn't talk respectably, then I'm gonna kick his ass. Okay? I'm gonna absolutely kick his ass.
We have to address a few little something because the Texas Squeegee is not going to get brought on with a weak intro like that. So allow me to introduce the Texas Squeegee the proper way. Ladies and gentlemen, please present the glass tinting, film slinging, tinter beating, hell-raising, trailblazing, most tint-defying figure in all of Tintertainment today, the one, the tinted one, the Texas Squeegee.
Why are you so mad today?
Son, you better keep your mouth shut or I'll bash shit in. Now, the Texas Squeegee's pissed off right now because we got a couple of old rusty tinters who are way past their prime who think they can hold up and keep up with the Texas Squeegee. You guys may be the sun stoppers of the industry. That little sun that you got, it won't be enough to stop the ass beating.
Calm down, calm down. It's going to be electric. It's going to be a huge turnout. We have a lot of special guests coming to this tint off. And it's gonna be unbelievable. I mean, really unbelievable. Like next level fun, next level entertainment. The tent community is gonna come together.
So my question is this. I kind of have a feeling that some of the teams, especially somebody like the Texas Squeegee, might spend a significant part of that hour talking shit to other teams and who knows what else. Well, is that gonna be allowed or could that get him disqualified?
It's required to talk shit. The whole time.
It's in the
no
rules.
headphones.
So if you don't talk shit, you can get disqualified.
You have to talk shit or you can get disqualified. And there's no headphones, no AirPods, and music will be played by a DJ the whole time.
You know what's going on? You want to know what's going on? You and Dean are going down, buddy. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You guys are going down.
Right now, we're talking about a medication package for old rusty squeegees.
I've got some rust-reducing, memory enhancement pills. Take one every night.
Help with your sight?
And keep up with the Texas Squeegee.
What's in store for the audience now?
I got a specialty can of WD-40 for these guys because they're gonna need it going one-on-one with the tinted one. Special dose of the Texas Squeegee tint enhancement drug test. Take one of these every night, fellas, to boost that testosterone level before you come up one-on-one on Tinter Battles 2021.
So Dave and Carlos live in the same town. They used to be friends, and now they have like this feud going on, and Dave's been calling out Carlos a little bit.
So I got this clock. Now I've got the custom one coming from the Texas Squeegee. I've got this one right here that is basically tells me when it's time to kick ass, because it's time for you to get the ass kicking that's gonna come to you on June 12th. As far as the matter is, you taking my little clock, son. In fact of the matter, I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that.
Oh my God! Holy Jesus! I was just kidding, man. I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
So I guess that's the end of the show. We'll have to see if Carlos is okay after that. And there was definitely glass bottles on that table. We were adjusting the camera. There was like Crown and like Patron, and there was all sorts of like bottles of alcohol on that table. So I'm just saying, like, could you imagine if like Carlos got hurt just now and like legitimately couldn't tint at this competition because of this?
And, you know, you and I had a little tussle last night and came in a little aggressive. You pushed me. You tried to take the microphone. And then when I saw you picking on my friend Dave, I just had to intervene. And I think by June, you should be okay.
Well, we'll have to see. I think that the competition, they're probably hoping that I show up like this, because that's the only way that they're going to have a chance to win against the Texas Squeegee. But it seems like the playing field was now leveled, given that I can't really tint. And if I have to sling with one arm and I got to bust a squeegee, we'll see what's going to happen.
Okay. Guns blazing is at me. You know, I don't take lightly to anybody pushing me. I tried to push him off. He tried to steal my microphone, and I had no beef with him, except when I got here yesterday, he started to be a little restless with me. On the scale.
Sure, okay.
All right, we're going to get you on the scale. We're going to see what you weigh. We want to make sure there's no any advantages. So step on the scale there, sir.
Too much beer.
Error. Carlos, the Texas Tint Master, 187.8. This is actually going to be a pretty fair contest. You know, we still got to do the drug test. Are you prepared for that?
I guess so, man.
Now, let me ask you a question. Have you really been taking steroids?
No, sir.
I actually got with a lab and got real test strips on making sure that everyone is going to be accurately tested. Everyone thought I was unfair in my last test. So we're now going to test these more accurately. Test strips.
All right, here's my sample.
You have your own mug.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Tinter. I'm going to actually accurately test it this time. And we have these test strips that are going to basically give me an idea. Wow. I just don't know what to say. This means you like beer.
Well, yeah.
I know this is very accurate, but there's no real accurate test other than the taste test, so. Looks like you're good, buddy.
All right. Good.
Okay. And I'm gonna watch.
Sure about that?
Go ahead.
Texas Squeegee's got to have some privacy.
I understand. You don't want me to see your big squeegee. Go ahead. What the hell? Blue pea?
Wes, you asked for a Texas Squeegee sample, and the Texas Squeegee is a one-of-a-kind, so you got a one-of-a-kind urine sample that you got holding in your hand right there.
Well, I'm going to go test it, and if it comes out positive, you're going to be disqualified. I am not tasting that. Carlos, we've got to talk about these test results, man. Come on. Carlos, we got to talk.
Are you talking about when dangerous Dave Dellinger clocked the Texas Squeegee upside the head, and when the Texas Squeegee was slammed and hurt his little shoulder? Is that what you want to talk about? Because this is the absolute last time that you're going to see the Texas Squeegee busted up. And my word to dangerous Dave Dellinger, if that was the best that you got for the Texas Squeegee, then I got a news for you.
Whoa!
Dave Dellinger, if that was the best shot that you had, then I suggest next time you bring a cinder block, because that's the only way that you're gonna take me out of commission, because I am Carlos, the tinter beating, hell raising, trailblazing Texas Squeegee, and I'm back with Squeegee Dad.
I don't know about these other tinters. We may or may not have this tint battle. If this guy can't get himself under control, Mike Burke here in Texas. Not sure what the next episode's going to look like, but it looks like the World War III is coming.